Hey, it's Justin Bevins again, and we're in video number 7 of our home buyer series where I walk you through what to expect when buying a home from start to finish in either California or Nevada, the two states that I'm a broker in. Now in this video what we're going to talk about is submitting the offer and negotiating, okay? So you've sat down with your agent, hopefully you've put together a good offer, you put your best foot forward on terms that are going to hopefully get accepted on the first try. Your agent's gathered up some documentation from you and your lender, which will include your pre-approval letter, a proof of funds probably that shows you have money in the bank to pay for your down payment and your closing costs. And if you and your agent thought it was appropriate, maybe a seller love letter, just telling the sellers how much you like their home and how much you're going to take care of it, telling them a little bit about yourself, and the offer itself. So the agent's going to package all that up, probably email it to the listing agent. Not very many offers are accepted in person anymore. If your agent is willing to do that, likes to do that, that's great because it makes a great impression. But in all likelihood, the offer is probably going to get emailed, and then hopefully they're going to contact the other agent and let them know that there's an offer sitting in their inbox. Now the listing agent's going to go through that offer with their sellers and talk about the pros and cons or the merits of that offer, along with probably a net sheet that'll show the sellers what they're likely to net or what they're going to make after they sell the home and pay all their costs. And together they're going to make a decision. Now offers have an expiration date, and so hopefully they're going to get back to you prior to the expiration date. That's to protect you so that they don't just drag it on and on and on and on. But hopefully you get a decision pretty quickly, within 24 to 48 hours. And you really are going to probably get one of three things. The seller could just outright accept the offer. That's great. You've got a deal. You're going to open escrow and you're on your way to purchasing a home. The second thing that could happen is you could get a counteroffer. So the seller could say, well, I'm okay with this, and this terms, but I don't like this, and I'm countering back with something else. Maybe it's the price. They counter you back higher than you offered, or maybe it's the length of the escrow period. They counter you back with a different date than you put in your offer, okay? Now you could be getting a multiple counteroffer if there were more than one offer submitted to the seller. Say there's other buyers interested in the same property. You could get what's called a multiple counteroffer, where they're offering, doing multiple counteroffers to several buyers, trying to see who can give them the best deal or give them more of what they want in an offer. So that could happen. Now if you get a counteroffer, don't be too discouraged. Just sit down with your agent, talk about how to respond, and you write a counteroffer back to them. And usually there's some sort of middle ground, a happy medium where everybody comes together and a deal is made. Not always, but usually. The third thing that could happen is they could flat out decline the offer or not respond to it. Maybe you and your agent misread the seller or misread the market, and you came in too low on the price and the seller felt insulted and they didn't even respond to your offer. That can happen. Or they can just sign it, decline it, and send it back and say, no, not interested. Now you've got a couple choices here. You could regroup, decide how much you really want the property, and you could go ahead and write another offer. Usually the seller will consider it if you're going to write another offer, and as long as you've improved it, given them more of what they want, they'll certainly take a closer look at it. Or maybe you just have to decide that it's not the right house for you. If you can't get the deal you want on the house you want, and you and your agent think it's a good idea to walk away, that's okay too. There's lots of houses out there for sale in most markets, and you know, it's important that you get the deal that you want on a house that you want. So don't stress about it. Go find another one and try again. So hopefully that gives you some things to think about when it comes to submitting and negotiating the offer. I'll see you on the next video.